to another Walking Movies. I'm Nick, and I'm checking the road that I'm walking to make sure I'm not interfering with anything. Walked into a tree there, that was good. I'm off to see a film, but I wanted to talk about another film first. So, a few days ago I went to see Heretic, a new horror film starring Hugh Grant, Sophie Thatcher and Chloe West. If I've got that completely right, that is a miracle, because I haven't looked that up. I saw it a few days ago, but I record some of these things with TikTok now, so my TikTok review went out a few days ago, but I thought I'd stick one on here as well because it is a recent release. Heretic, if you haven't seen a trailer for it, I advise you not to. Without going into any real detail or spoilers, it centres around two Mormons who are doing their work, trying to speak to people about converting to the Mormon faith, and they encounter a man played by Hugh Grant who has said that he's interested in hearing more details, so they go and see him to speak about the Book of Mormon. After that, things get a little bit hectic. And it's a story really about faith and belief and religion in general. And I thought it was a very interesting film. I thought it was quite thought-provoking. I can see that it might upset certain people, especially if they are of a religious persuasion. But I thought it was really good. I thought it was a very interesting film. Hugh Grant at the moment is having the time of his life. Like the last few years with Paddington 2, with Dungeons and Dragons, like he's picking some more unusual roles that you wouldn't expect him to do, and he's just great. He looks like he's really enjoying himself doing it, which is, fantastic. The only thing I didn't like was I thought the pacing was a bit off at times. I thought that it was slightly longer than it needed to be, if I'm honest. But I mean, in general, I really enjoyed the film. I thought everyone in it was great. The two lead female actresses, I'd never seen them before. Thought they were fantastic. But Hugh Grant is obviously the star of the show. He's funny, he's charming, he's scary, but he just looks like he's enjoying himself, and that shows through the film. It's not particularly scary, even though it's kind of like a horror film. So it's a 15. I'd say it's a fairly soft 15. There's a little bit of gore involved, but not a huge amount, so just that to be wary of. But I think it's quite a good horror film if you're if you're not a fan of like real intense horror films. I don't think it kind of reaches that level, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. It's a 7 out of 10, and I think you should go and check it out.